And let's share the plans for the day. My friends, we're going today to explore the deep desert, and we're going to try to get our first Plastanium, our first fibers, our first everything. For this, we have to build an assault ornithopter. So this is my scout, MK4 ornithopter. But we are actually going to make the MK5 assault because it can have a booster, it can have rockets, and you can carry an inventory with you. Which means you can play aggressive to then swap over to defensive in the time of need. It's going to be very interesting to have like that swap between the two playstyles. And I hope that we can really, as a solo player on the weekend, get it done. Because that's the problem. It's also the weekend. Maybe not the smartest time to do what we're planning to do. But what can I say? Sometimes you gotta do the do. And I really want to see how it is as a solo player trying to get all these things. Because I'll be damned when I don't accept that as a solo player, you can get yourself all the materials in the world as well, right? I don't need a guild. I don't need anyone to hold my hand. I can get it done. That's going to be our plan. Let's load the last off. That was that. And also... Yep. Now let's fly this beauty down. And then it's time to abandon the base. This is it now, Chan. We're in the end game now. We got our last fuel cells, and we're definitely gonna put them into my backpack. No one leaves fuel cells behind. The copper chests I'm not going to bother breaking down. I'm gonna break down here this one. And I'll take the 20 ingots with me, right? Stupid. But these are completely empty. Let's just double check. Really, everything is empty. Okay. Having to farm unique recipes again after getting eaten. Yeah, I feel that. That's actually pretty There's a body. Like there's a body. That's fine. We all know, we all like a good body. Fuel cells. Are we gonna break this down to just take more fuel cells with us? I'll take it. That's fine. Random bodies. Hey, sometimes you just got random bodies in your thingy. Okay, open up the inventory. Fuel cell, fuel cell. You know that needs to get out. The 180 scrap metal needs to go over because what I'm going to do, I'm going to break this one too. Now we're good. Oh, base. It was nice. It was really fantastic. I really cherished your presence. That's it, Chan. We've broken it. We're leaving behind our home. Say goodbye. Priyasha, good to see you there, partner. Hope you're doing well. Just moved next to you from our old place. Karyash, I've noticed a lot of people have moved, and I'm so happy to grow our neighborhood once again. We're going to dump our first bodies now because we need to build up our water storage. This is like the actual problem of moving a base. You lose your water. If you ever thought about it. Sure, I can take some of the water with me. I can fill up my liter johns. I get 20k. But yeah, you're pretty much going to lose your water for the time being. My question is, Chan, should we instantly go into the deep desert with a scout ornithopter, with an assault ornithopter, or should we build the assault and just throw away the scout? You know, like just fly into the deep desert with a scout and see what happens. And if I die, if I meet players, I can still go in with the assault afterwards. Might be a worsey thought, I guess. Take those. Well, I would go with this one first, right? And just see, but because I haven't been in the deep desert, I've only been in the PvE portion of the deep desert so far, as there was no reason for me to go deeper. So I'd say we're probably, I know I can pocket the scout, but it's kind of like going to not like risk both ornithopters. There's no reason for that. Interesting part, by the way, we have for our scout ornithopter, in case you missed it, we actually have a legendary blueprint for that one. I haven't built the... First things first. We need to build the big storage. Because the big storage holds everything. I can get the... Big storage is awesome. Alright, I can just pull everything out of the buggy. Like, see, it doesn't matter how much this is. There's so much that this thing can, like, hold. Still good. Okay, now we're gonna zoom up. And we're gonna build the other... traps. Could probably build a fourth one at this point. See if the energy is enough or I actually have to build the fourth one. Yeah, I'm Spider-Man. You heard it here first. It is I, Spider-Man. Let me build another... Fuel cell, fuel cell, fuel cell, fuel cell, fuel cell, fuel cell. I heard you need a lot of fuel cells for the deep desert as well, as you're going to be flying around and you really want to have those fuel cells, right? Instead of just wasting that. Lubrication. Good. Lubrication. Deposit 50. 50 is for 2 days. Deposit another 25. Another 50. Deposit 25. I'm gonna make a bunch more of these today. It's not gonna feel so awkward. Okay, my base is having energy finally, ladies and gentlemen. My base has been without energy for quite a while. That means I can activate the death stilts again. This is the most important thing to activate. But we need to build one more water trap. I thought we might get away without one, but we definitely need to build one. That means we're going to activate this little bad boy here. Also energy-wise. And we're straight up going to make low-grade lubricant. I don't have water to make low... Like, we're straight going to make low-grade lubricant. You know what? We can't. Luckily, I have 20,000 water with me. Water is life, and I don't have life. I can make industrial grade lubricant, but that is just too expensive. So we're going to craft amount 20 times 5. Okay. How do you get the large energy vehicle bay doors? Under crafting, they are called the penta shields. You have to discover the penta shields. Then you can do that as well. Build another one of these. Won't have energy yet. Then we're going to do the most important part. We're going to take our Ornithopter, which is empty right now. What we're doing is we're gonna land, pull out my sword, activate my shield, pull him in. Oh really? Oh really? You have a grenade for that? But you know what? That's not very nice. The basic idea here is pick up body. Deposit body. This is the body copter, chat. One, get a C there. Thank you for your subscription and support. A wonderful good day to you. Wonderful good day to everyone. Happy Saturday, chat. In Germany, it's currently 31 degrees and way too humid, so might as well just not be outside. Like, seriously. Times 10. Daniel, good to see you there. Great informative videos have helped a lot. That's kind of you to say. Appreciate it. I'm trying. I still have some more videos in my tank. So we get a desert video. We get 100 hours of solo. We got how to Plastanium. We got a why assault ornithopter is the king. We got a video on our melee build because I really think the melee build is king and everyone should actually do melee build. And if you're not doing a melee build, why are you even playing the game? Right? So we get some videos. Mr. Peppers, so good to see you back there. How are you doing, my friend? Also, Undertaker, thank you for the 87 months of support, Undertaker. Appreciation. There's a plethora of things we still have on the uptick. Now I need to go out to collect water. So this is like the water gathering of the crude man. But what option do I have left? This is like the only thing I can do right now, right? Actually, we need to do a corpse. We need to do a corpse storage. Oh, well, like, you know, we need to build a storage container, but that storage container is only for bodies. Body storage. So we can go for the ornithopter and just pull the bodies out, right? That I can then go to the storage, get a body, put it in the death still. Because why not? What's been your solo experience in endgame? See a lot of people saying it's break wall for soloists going against guilds and groups. So yes, to a degree, you're being break walled in the endgame. No, you can't. Like, it's not impossible as a solo. You just need more patience. So, for example, as a solo, if I want to get my endgame resources, if I want to get my Plastanium, I need to play different than groups can play. So, for example, I need to make myself a scout ornithopter or an assault ornithopter, and that assault ornithopter needs to also carry with him the thruster, the inventory, and the rockets at the same time. So I pretty much have to try hard. I can't just go, like, I can't just have one of my dudes is the gatherer and I have the rockets, right? We're secure. I have to do everything myself. And you always have to be bonus vigilant. So you can do it. It's just flat harder. It's so bad that you have to click 5,000 times to fill up the water tanks. That's the reason why I'm actually never recommend dew harvesting for water storage. If this is still your main way to get water, like, my condolences. I do this right now. I do this. Oh, tough crowd, I know. So sorry. I do this right now because I have no choice. But if I was having my normal water levels in production going on, I wouldn't do this. I'm on a roll here. But yeah. Bad dude jokes aside. Just drop it in. Should probably make some more decaliter Johns. But I'll show you the solo experience. So again, we're going to crash our Ornithopter today, our Scout Ornithopter. And we're going to build ourselves a new one. So this is the Vehicle Fabricator, ladies and gentlemen. And what we're planning to build right now is, let me go into my research because I haven't everything researched. So we're going to build an MK5 Assault. The Assault needs the rocket launchers. The Assault needs the storage. And the Assault needs the... That's it. So for this, we need, what do we have? We need the we need spice melange actually for the rocket launcher MK5. So I'm gonna make that already. We need military power regulators. Interesting. And a hydraulic piston. I could buy them if I wanted to. But they should also be available in the deep desert, right? So I can build most of the stuff already because I have a lot of duraluminum. Right? Which is good. We even have hummingbird wings. So we have MK5 special spice-infused wings for this. We get them from the wreck of the Artemis. Which wreck of the Artemis? Ashville. I have not tried to find these, so what's the wreck of the Artemis? Is that on Hagabasan, or is the Artemis like from Quest later? Using assault soul is a mistake. You're saying that, but we need to test. Ah, you mean this wreck of the Artemis? I've actually never been. Or a buff shale? So don't mean the radiation. Artemis is in the world map. I don't have access to the Artemis yet. Intriguing. So you're teaching me new things. Okay, first let's go where you're saying. So you're saying somewhere here is supposed to be a wreck where you get stuff. Well, let's find out. I totally trust chat. They would never lie to me. Why would they? They have no reason. I can make another 400 duraluminum ingots. Yabba dabba doo. Oh, ship is just a base. Oh, well, again. Enable. Slowly everything is back functional. The ship contains plasteel microflora fiber. Yeah, but we have all the microflora fiber in that stuff. So what we are looking for is, we're looking for, what was it? Military power regulators. And we're looking for hydraulic pistons. That's what we need. So we're going to figure out how to get those. There's no base here I haven't been to. Get them in the Harco bases. Which Harco bases? I know I can buy them. Just below this rocks here. We can fly there. Always willing to learn something new. Hello, friend. It's fun. You like never saw so many people, and now everyone and their mom is just ornithoptering around. You know, you can add fuel generators to the FIFA console just believe in it. Jacob, I know, but I don't utilize it. Why? No reason. Literally no reason. Stubborn. Stupid. Not going with what is possible. Wow, that's a lot of wind traps, sir. I was surprised to see people use so many wind traps. I need to actually go for sand trout leathers too. That's one of the things I don't have. Ships are fun to fly. I love the game. Yep, Ornithopters was a fantastic addition to the game. They're just right beautiful. The Beast Claw, you're saying? This one is where I can get my pistons. But it doesn't tell me that I can get pistons there, sir. She was wrong on the map. Well, surprised me. How many times have you exited mid-flight by holding the E button? Surprisingly, not a single time. The only thing that happened is that my game crashed. I connected back. And I was on top of my Ornithopter in mid-air. And we were both falling. So I panicked, started jamming that E button. That's a Harkonnen base here. I know where a Atreides base is, though, too. Okay, so what are you telling me now? I need to mingle and jingle, but I'm Harkonnen. Can I not just walk in and get all the loot? Discovered the Beast Claw. Demon! But I'm House Harkonnen! The melee king, Chad. The melee king. What are we waiting for? I'm just gonna wait to knee charge him and then just finish him off. Sorry, lads. We melee all of this. Okay, identification band.
Shields up. Eyes on enemy.
Okay. Sabotage. I don't like you. I was about to sabotage your thingies here. Okay. Armor plating you can never have enough of. Okay, there is military and pistons, both. You get both here. What the fuck? Why does it just not tell you? I mean, it literally shows you the wrong loot there. Absolute robbery. +1 for Chad for not lying to me. As always, did expect it to get lied to. Why wouldn't you expect to get lied to? Buggy PSU MK5. Just like that. Scout Ornithopter Thruster MK5. Love to see it. Where's this on the map? It's called the Bear Claw, top left. What's your sword? My sword is the sword from the Swordmaster. If you do the Swordmaster quest, you get the Yod sword. And I think there's another base. It should be the Aegis. Or there's definitely... I know there's an Atreides base that I tend to fly over when I go to this location. I just don't know where exactly it is. There's one you fly over. So I'm decently sure there's another location where you can do the same thing. So instead of like clapping Harkon cheeks, you're clapping Atreides cheeks. There's another one further south of this, you're saying. Okay. Let's check. I mean, this was all the loot that one here had. Okay, one more south. Then let's get there. Oh. Pretty good. Okay, you're saying south, but not on the map listed? Howdy, Lord Earthflow. Good to see you there. It's kind of sad that they don't like show this on the map. I mean, it's minimal, but as soon as people get here, they won't know, right? Can you ever get 100% repair on a vehicle? You want to get the MK5 torch because that's 90% repair. I don't think there's an MK6 torch if I'm mistaken. So no, you can't get an MK6 torch, but you need the MK5. That's really useful. Ah, there's the Harco base. I can see it. Harry's always wondered what this base was. Like, I have flown past it, but I thought this is a player base. Like, I literally like, this is a player base. Because why would there be an NPC base out here? Have you been Deep Desert Solo? I've been Deep Desert Solo in the PvE part. I have not gone all the way deep into the PvP part yet. But that's what we're going to do today. I'm willing to throw away my first Scout Ornithopter just to check how it feels, how it vibes, how it is. If I'm enjoying it, if it's like something I wish to actually engage with, or if I'm just going to hate it and then just be like, this is shit, I don't want anymore. So we'll see. We have people camping this for PvP kills. Like, the problem is, I really like instant PvP because any kind of non-instant PvP always breeds predatory behavior. That just sucks the fun out of the game. It's probably the best way how I can say that. Like, it's almost as if people hate having fun, right? Give them the option to do some weird ass shit PvP wise, and they'll do weird ass shit. So where's that Atreides base? Because I know there is one too. I've flown like a couple of times over it, and I always assumed that it's like a base made by a player because it looked like a base by a player. But now I must assume that it's not a base made by a player, obviously. Some like to ruin other players' fun. Yeah, and that there's nothing wrong with that apart from everything that's wrong with that. Apart from everything that's wrong with that. But yeah, I'm not intrigued in like ruining other people's fun. See, for me, the Deep Desert right now is also, I fly there, I try to get my resources, and then I fly back. Right? Could it be that the Atreides base you can fight against is it here? Does anyone know? Keeping their heart. It's more north, but it's around there, isn't it? The moment we don't love them enough, I guess. Nah, mate, you have in survival games people that like the survival part of survival games, and then you have people that like the survival part of survival games, right? Where the survival is down to the fighting with the others. But yeah, each to their own. I mean, you get those Rust players who actually like really like resting around. So I'm looking for an Atreides palace building kind of thingy, jiggy. Died to a worm last night for the first time. Lost all my gear. Didn't realize how far it set me back. Yep, Anthony. It really just shoots you in the leg and it's like, get fucked. What's your strategy for keeping your progress base safe once you stop playing? You can just power down all your things that you don't need, pay your taxes, and then pay your taxes in advance. I think that's also possible. And then just put enough into one. generator to keep it running. Okay, this is not where the Atreides base was that I'm looking for. I'm literally trying to go off memory here, and that's the problem. My memory is shoddy at best. I just know there is something somewhere. It's called the Aegis. Okay. I just passed by, you know, one time. Here, like, it's this, right? Yeah, yeah. And there should be one that has the 2 resources as well, right? Mingle and jingle. For Jiffy. He charged. Dash back. Assassination. Finish him. Oh, you real-lifed yourself, hmm? Wasn't that unlucky? Didn't want to stay dead. No king behavior. Yep, see? We get the pistons and the... But that means there must be a second base of these 2, right? And if there's one base that has the resources, then there is certainly a second base as well. Oh, yikes. My shield wasn't activated. Almost instantly met my maker. Holy macaroni. You have a build get online? No, we haven't shared that yet. We made the build in, I think, was it yesterday's stream or the stream 2 days ago? That's where we talked about like everything and what I'm actually choosing and how I built this. We will make a video in tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I have like a couple of videos in my pipeline that I need to get out, but it's like always needs to be the right time, the right place to get those videos out. So, yeah. Okay, this one is so much bigger and has so much more loot than the... Oh, wow. You're actually strong. No! You can dash out of the drill. FY. Oh! Nice. Holy moly. That was haha. Goodness Christ. That was rough around the edges, but I am victorious. Oh, 20 complex machinery. Don't mind if I do. I mean, that's like the Harkon base was a joke compared to this. Does that mean Atreides #1, chat? Shit. I mean Atreides #1? Damn. Her base was stacked. I'll definitely come back here. I managed to build in the wrong spots even if I follow guides. Hey, there are no wrong spots. There's maybe slightly less optimal spots, things that make like your progression just take longer. Right? Wrong? I'm going to say wrong. It's always an efficiency question, pretty much. How efficient do you want to be? Very efficient? Okay, cool. No problem. We got that covered for you. Oh, I'm stuck. Stepfather. Choose the wrong faction. It seems like I choose the wrong faction. Bunch of whiners. Oh, nice. A focused buggy cut array MK4. A bit weaker than what I have. Because I have MK5. Great. It was a trap. That's it. It was a trap. Finally get my chopper and started mining some Yasmin last night. That's when you're... That's when you're zooming, my friend. Okay, we got the Aegis knocked out. I don't know if there's another one of these Atreides bases, but at least I have the resources now to make the Scout Ornithopter, because these are the things that we're missing to make the Scout Ornithopter. Now, we're not going to make the Scout Ornithopter right away, chat, because the first thing we need to do is we need to take our Scout Ornithopter now and go for discovery. I probably die. You love just building your bases at time, and that's how it should be. I mean, that's the real beauty, when you find your joy in building bases and don't even want to do other stuff. It's amazing. This is my humble abode, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't finished it yet, but I like the design. Highly functional. Okay, we need to put in there the... No, that's all gonna get broken down. Sold Ornithopter engine. I could repair it. Okay, we're gonna keep the engine, honestly. I have enough to make a meaningful repair out of that. Pistons... And where's the other thing? Military regulators. My recycler. Power on. Recycle. Buggy PSU. Holding torch MK5. Scout Ornithopter thrusters, mercenary top, mercenary helmet. Good. Repair station, enable. Power pack MK4, leap dispenser belt. I'm fine. Where's my repair tool? To make some welding. Oh no, I don't have enough power. Really? I don't have enough power? That kind of surprises me. Welding wire. Give me that welding wire. What is it under? Is it under building, or where's welding wire under? There's welding wire under. Repair this bad boy. It's been a while since I've actually repaired it. But see, with the MK5 torch, like, you're barely losing anything when repairing stuff. Very important. So, ready to deep desert it, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure we don't have anything with us that we don't have, want to have with us. I am. Sentinel helmet. Cut array. I wanted to build a new compactor first. Thank you for reminding me. There's something I was missing. I haven't built a industrial compactor yet. No, wait. Yeah, the industrial compactor, right? That's made out of aluminium. I still have a, what is it? I have a static compactor. We obviously want to have an industrial one. Baddest Dragon, you like Twitch more? Well, we get Twitch running, we get Facebook running, we get Kick running, we get like, you know, wherever you prefer watching, we get you covered. This is how we do it here. You can make the choice yourself. Educated guess. That's good, man. You know how it is. You get to like provide a service, and that service can't be limited to just one platform. So wherever someone likes to spend their time, I'll just be there. Okay, lads. Let's see. This is my first time going into the deep desert for anything but just a simple PvE mission. Okay? So what do I do if someone is trying to kill my scout ornithopter? Do I just land and put the scout ornithopter back in my backup tool and let him kill me? Would that be the plan? And if I think about it, right? Someone comes with his rockets, he's shooting at me, so I just fuck out. Like, I land, pull my backup tool out, he kills me, and I'm like, oh no, how sad, but at least it's my backup tool, right? The missiles are too quick. Are they too quick for me to land? Yeah. Twitch did not like it when you stream to others. Yeah, that's a long while ago. You can now stream wherever you want. Peeps using copters to smash peeps on the ground, okay? No, Steris, we're currently having the scout ornithopter. So I haven't actually built the assault yet because I wanted to try things out with the assault, with the scout first. Okay. We're looking for Yasmium, crystal, we're looking for the Stravidium and Titanium. So we're gonna fly up as high as possible, then we're gonna go for optimal gliding speed, and then just keep gliding. Thank you so much for your videos. Very helpful. Thank you, Anonymous. Appreciate it. I'm trying my best to bring out quality content. So A2 is already PvP. That means, like, right here at this point, someone could assault Ornithopter me if they wanted to. Found infinite glide tag. I mean, I guess when you're like going what 160, somewhere around that. I mean, you can just infinitely glide. That's true. You have to make sure that you're like between the two. So can I in A2 now, can this have titanium already? Or is there no titanium here? Do I have to be all the way to A3? So that's like the C sector now. That's aluminium. Nothing special. It's copper. It's quite sadness, huh? It's the best to ask about Diablo. I just came from YouTube and noticed that builds are almost crucial to have runes and weapons and armor, but I don't have the DLC. You can do your builds without the runes, but they'll always be weaker, and some builds actually can't be done without runes. So Generally speaking, you want the DLC as soon as possible. There's an enemy! Ah! Scared, chat. But I guess that's like the solo player experience, right? Oh no, another player. Let's ignore each other. Keep in mind, you're faster than Assault Orny. I mean, are you faster than Assault Orny with a Scout Orny if you have no thruster? Yeah, both flying away from each other, screaming in terror. I mean, if he has his inventory full, he has no interest in fighting me. And I have no interest in fighting him because I'm not even remotely looking to have a battle. I'm just looking to get resources, right? I don't want to fuck. I don't want to mingle and jingle. I don't want to bingo and bongo, right? I'm just here for titanium and stravidium, and then I'm out. No thruster? Now I don't have no use for that thruster. It's my first time. Come on, bruv. It's my first time around. I'm just gliding here. I'm just checking for resources. I need to find out how deep do you have to go into the deep desert. Wait, that's a control. Oh, that's a control point. This is one of these control points that you can hold for control point points. Huh? So if you hold that, you get control points. I found one, finally. I'm actually just here for resources. That's also just basalt and everything. Keep your eyes open for crash sites. Like, I don't know if you know this because you probably don't know this. Because why would you? But crash sites stress me out. I wish it wasn't like that, but I'm built like a rabbit. That's it. But yes, I should keep my eye out for crash sites, but again, they stress the fuck out of me. So I've been all the way to D now, and in D there's also nothing. Okay, so that's sector D. I think on E, is E starting to give me resources? If you're skittish, you leave longer in PvP games. I'm not skittish. Honestly, I like don't give a damn right now. If I die, I die. I just build a new Ornithopter, and then I just never go here again. But so like if I die, I'll just never go here again and just whine on Twitter about the game like a reasonable adult. What else would I do? Why are you not using the scanner tool to see the whole area? Ha ha ha, Wako, you think I have a scanner on my Ornithopter? No, I mean, seriously, you think I have a scanner on my Ornithopter? We just randomly went here to just see. Sure, I should have built a scanner. Like, if I was actually smart, right? If I wasn't just stupid, I would have made a scanner, for sure. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're leaving. We're flying back to the Hogger Basin. We did it. It's forever. We're gonna get out of here. It's over. Hide your wife and kids. Oh God, Ornithopter, stop it. Now the stress begins. Oh, that's the other one, right? This is Stravidium, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So I get Stravidium and I get... Okay, now comes the crazy part. So now we're putting this inside the Ornithopter. Okay? That's when I can't store it anymore. This is when the game, like, gets scary. So now I get to run. Okay, that's it? No more? These two nodes? Free look, free look, free look. No, more, chat, more. This is totally the thing to do, right? You know what the biggest problem about a melee build is? It's useless against ornithopters. Deep is only stressed 1-2 times. Honestly, I guess the stress vanishes with the amount of resources you have. Like if I can just poop out MK5 Scout Ornithopters, like I squeeze them out like a fat turd, and that's it, right? Why? Like, oh no, they destroyed my Scout. Another one, another one, another one, right? Like, what do I even, like, bother? Oh no, they destroyed my orny. Like, new one. My question is, can you leave the deep desert on the side? So if I would now fly out to the side, can I leave? Or do you have to go all the way back to the A region, only south? I assume so. Because it would have been like kind of awkward if you could leave on this side, right? I'm definitely playing way too careless. Like I'm just not even checking around me. Because it's like, to a degree, why would I? If someone comes, he comes. Well, what am I gonna do? I gotta feign confidence, right? Feign absolute confidence in my skills. Your biggest killer is DCs? Yeah, I haven't had any DCs yet. Luckily. So how greedy are you when it comes down to this now, Chan? Do you not leave before your thing is full? Or are you gonna be like, I got a couple hundred, that's enough? I'm good? Let's get the fuck out of here. So how greedy is too greedy? The thing is, I already need spice melange, so I need to at least get some spice, technically. I'd fill it. You just want to see me die. Like, you just officially said, I hate you, and I hope you die. With these words. How dare you? I thought we're friends. The good thing is, it kind of like remains on my map now, right? So I have been to these locations. That means I've discovered these locations. So like I can just recheck my map and I'll see all of this on my second pathing. Sector F2. Sector F2 seems a bit barren. I mean, like, I have to look for rock outcroppings, correct the moon, and only rock outcroppings can have stuff. So if the whole thing is empty... You just get your first Ornithopter. Well, I mean, with your first Ornithopter, you're just going to be in the A region of the deep desert, and you're going to, like, get your first resources and that kind of stuff. Because if you loot the A region, like 1 or 2 times, you have so many resources. Oh my lord, Lantern cries, chat. Oh no, crash ship. That's bad. So if you're smart, you're gonna keep away from crash ships because people obviously go for crash ships, correct? So a smart person, now, let's get away. Then again, maybe no one is here. Okay, so what are you telling me? I'm gonna fly up all the way in the tippity-toppity, right? I'm gonna fly up. I'm gonna free look. I don't see anything, so I'm flying further up. I'm flying further up. There's still no one here. Still no one here, so I keep flying further up. I don't see a single person. Still looking around. Still looking around. Nothing here. No one seems to be going. Everything is fine. So, what's the best strategy for these ships? You land? I've never done them before, just so you know. I'm deeply scared of this. So I land. Get on the ship, and as soon as the worm comes, I just leave. Okay, and now? Whoa. Is there more loot? Where's that aid? One each side. One on top. There are 3 containers. Okay. You're telling me there is one on the side? But where? Front? That's not the front. Green light was just above you. Bright blue. I'm just noobing around, huh? Ah, there. I see. Yeah, I'm a professional. Oh, my lord. I'm gonna say it. That panel is just in a shitty position. Okay. Yeah. So I'm good. I'm good. It's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. I'm stressed. Like, leave me alone. I don't want to play this game anymore. Stand on the chopper. Yeah, I understand. Okay, so like I understand. What did I get now from this? I get some spice. I got actuators, armor plating, but I thought there's cool stuff in there. So do I now wait until the worm is gone, or what do I do? Yeah, next time I'll know what to do. So I'm good. Leave me alone, Chad. I understand. Just wait and go back. No! Stressed. But what I need to do is I need to put this stuff in my... He just ate the ship. Just go back. He just ate the ship. Great advice, Chad. What am I supposed to land back on? Great goddamn advice. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let me just get back to the ship. Very helpful. Like, you get any more of those nuggets of wisdom lying around? Yeah? Any more? No? I thought so. Good. Dude, there is so much here. That's crazy. By the way, that like, oh, they build a base so they have a buggy to farm here. That's actually pretty smart. Not gonna lie. I mean, if you found a spot with this much titanium ore, right? Make a base with a buggy, and then you just fly out. I like your way of thinking, sir. Like, he has the medium ore refinery, right? He get the death still. I mean, this thing is jam-packed here, to be honest. Okay, I'm full. Chat, I'm full. This was our first run. I'm actually surprised how successful this was without any hassle. But obviously, like, we need... Oh my goodness, no! Ah! Leave me alone. I don't want to mingle, nor do I want to jingle. Chat, that's it. I milked the cow before, I don't know, like, insert random, like, manner of speech there. I looked the gifted horse in the mouth, you know? When you're crafting things with spice, do it in the deep. It costs half and you can do it in the PvE area. That is so stupid. And I really don't even want to do that. So what are you telling me? If I need to, for example, make anything with spice melange. So if we're allowed research and plastanium. So if I now want to make myself plastanium armor, then instead of crafting this in my base, I should craft this in the deep desert PvE area because it costs half the spice. Or is it half all resources? I thought that's like half craft. I thought it's only building. Yeah, it's only building stuff, right? Not the actual things. Okay, so yeah, only building stuff. Yeah, you have me confused there for a second. So now what did we learn from this deep desert thingy here? So we want to start with a thruster, and as soon as we find resources, we swap the thruster for inventory, right? Anyone disagree? So we want to have a thruster in our inventory. We want to have an inventory in our inventory. Then we thrust it up, land, pull the thruster off our flying device, and I put the inventory in the point. And a scanner. You probably end a scanner. Does the MK5 Scout Ornithopter have more storage? Or does only the Assault have more storage? You need a deep base anyways. No, you don't really need a deep base so far. I mean, probably for spice we're finding I could make one, but... Keep Scout, Assault is slower. But Assault can have a booster and an inventory. That's kind of nice. There's a slight lag when swapping, but not big. I keep Assault to ferry resources back. Well, you could do that probably. Makes sense. It's very nice having a booster in inventory. Mm-hmm. A Scout with MK5 wings can always get away. So what are you telling me? I can keep my MK4 Scout, but I should make MK5 wings. Oh, we could try that out. Hey, chat, we can try that out. It seems like a reasonable thing to do, right? So I'd say we'll do that first. Okay, sector B4, we're almost back. How much did we get now? Let's take stock of our winnings, chat. So what we got? We got Stravidium and we got 400 titanium. Why we got 400 titanium? That seems like a lot. I know it's not a lot, but it seems like a lot. We also got fluted light caliber compressor and we got ship manifest. Detailed records of cargo. What can you do with the ship manifests? Anything useful? We get ourselves to plasteel plates. We didn't have them before. I assume plasteel plates are needed for crafting. You can put higher tier items on lower tier vehicles. Yes, my MK1 bike has an MK3 engine. It should by all means explode when I press accelerate. Okay? So my puny bike that does like nothing has like this engine that allows it to like drive way faster than it has any right to be able to drive. Because why not? I mean, by any means, as soon as I press the accelerate button, it's just fireball. Done. The extra armor of the MK5 body could be useful. Probably. Putting a V12 into a Kia? Exactly. You know what would be interesting? If you could snipe someone out of the Ornithopter. Right? I don't think it's possible, but, like, that would at least make Ornithopter players think twice about attacking people on the ground. You can give the ship manifest to the quartermaster for the Landsrad. I have actually not messed with the Landsrad at all, I gotta say. I was really, like, busy not even checking anything. Is the game worth it? I love the lore, but I think the game loop could be repetitive. I am 50 hours in. Haven't gotten to the repetitive game loop part yet. I have to say, though, that the deep desert material gathering, I can see that getting old quick. Now, there's a certain thrill to it, obviously, of potentially dying, right? You could always die, but that's like the thing. But again, I am 30 hours in. 30 hours, sorry. I am now officially 47.7 hours in. I have just done my first deep desert run. Okay, this was my first deep desert run. First time getting the materials. It was kind of cool. I'm kind of pumped, right? I still have to do the main quest. I haven't finished the main quest yet. I haven't leveled all classes up to level 3. So again, there is tons of stuff I can still do. That is not the deep desert. And I'm only 50 hours. Baddest Dragon is just saying 112 hours and having a blast. There are so many people that have over hundreds of hours of gameplay already, and they're not bored. What doesn't look fun is getting out of the deep desert. I guess a lot of people just go really deep in the deep desert and make a base there, and that's it, right? Do you play on an official server? I play on an official server, but mine is really not overcrowded, which is good. We went for Lampadas and Sietch Ramal. That's where we were on a U. And it's like the least crowded server, it seems. It's really chill. I'm very happy with my decision to go exactly for this server. We haven't had any issues, like, at all. It's never been like, oh, man, like, we can't fucking log in. Nah, not happening. Okay, storage. Made a new storage for all the new stuff that I have found here. Anything else I have in my inventory that shouldn't be in here? Oh, Scout Ornithopter. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got the salvage metals, we got all that stuff. Which means I can now check. I can't actually refine in my normal refinery, right? This one, no, I can do plastanium ingots. So 6 is for 1 titanium ore. But I need to make stravidium fiber first. But for stravidium fiber, I need the next building. So that's the first things first. I would have to build the refinery. The medium chemical refinery. That's what I need to build. But for this, I need 35 spice melange. So we need to build the spice refinery, but I need silicone blocks for that. And I don't have flour sand. So my first thing is now getting flour sand. But do you go... Now, I wouldn't even go for that for the deep desert. I just don't see a reason for that. I would go otherwise. But chat said, Scout Ornithopter MK5 wings. Okay, they make my thing faster. I have industrial pumps. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's build 4 of them. The chassis allows for more armor and for more fuel. The storage is the MK4 storage, so that's the same. The generator gives us more temperature and fuel efficiency. The engine gives us more speed. So I guess we want the engine as well. The cockpit gives nothing, and the hull gives nothing, apart from armor. Eco backup tool. Welding torch. And compactor. Detach. Pull the wings off.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Wings off. That's a generator. The engine needs to be out. Because I have an MK5 generator already. Good. Assemble MK5 wing. MK5 wing. MK5 wing. MK5 wing. Then MK5 engine. Okay, then we're gonna detach the almost broken. No, the generator. Is the engine in? Did I build 2 engines now? No, I put the bad engine in.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh, is the engine in? It is. Okay. Good. Let's keep the wings, just in case I need the wings. Wait for the sandstorm to blow over our base. What's my water storage saying? Ah, my humans have been processed, Chad. Luckily, I have backup. My humans have been processed. Luckily, I have backup. My problem being, I need to build this building here called a... So I need to build a small spice refinery, but it also takes 200 energy. But my problem is I am sitting at 666 out of 675. So technically I should build, before I do this, a wind turbine, right? But the wind turbine in itself needs also spice melange to be made. So I need to build the refinery first, then probably turn my death stills off, and then we're able to use that. I need to make some more Dure aluminium ingots. I have the water, so let's actually do this. No, another... Make 16. And I think I can make another aluminium ingots, another 3. Yeah, sure. And right now I have no problem with Dure aluminium because I can get tons. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, compactor time. Do we have any good spot for compacting? I mean, I could fly into the deep desert because there's also a lot of compacting to be done. I usually like to fly in the direction of the shale, and like here, I do my compacting on these 2 areas. Where do you do your compacting? What is needed to refine these things from the deep desert? In order to refine these things from the deep desert, you need to build yourself a medium refinery. Like Like, so you get research here. You need to build yourself the medium chemical refinery. And for this, you need Dur aluminium ingots. So that one is actually easy to build. Like, I usually pay like 0 attention to compacting because you need those silicone blocks, not a lot. Are the new wings? I haven't felled them yet. So let's see. Yeah, you're getting faster to the glide speed, it seems. So my speed picks up faster. And I can glide better without losing height. Compacting, ladies and gentlemen. Someone has been compacting here already. Let me get this into, like, the first into him. So I can just go back and F instantly. You know? Ah! I know it doesn't come instantly, but I'm just scare easy. Oh, that really, that worm had no chill. That worm, like, pretty much instantly came, like, don't they say, like, after activating the worm, you get, like, 30 seconds before he actually attacks? Because that didn't seem like 30 seconds to me. Has someone else been rizzing him up, right? That wasn't me. I feel like I was totally innocent here. Go to the Hammer Rock. There's a safe spot. I know there is a, like, I got next to the Hammer Rock. I had a spice field one time. It was actually crazy. I don't even feel the industrial compactor is better than my compactor I had before. What can I say? Oh, God. God, he was so... What the hell? That thing was right next to me. Hello? I mean, seriously, if I just waited for 1 second longer, it's just over. So, which Hammer Rock on the left side? I know I had, like, where was it again? I collected spice right down here, I think. And I did not have a single problem. That is crazy. So, which Hammer Rock do you mean? How's the endgame? Is it good for a solo player? Well, we just dove into the deep desert, my friend, and we came back with 400 titanium. Now, 400 titanium. Every titanium bar takes 6 titanium, so 420 titanium divided by 6 is only 70 titanium bars. So with one, I got 7 for the Plastanium crafting. But if I, for example, now want to make myself a Scout Ornithopter, or even, what is it, a Scout Ornithopter storage? Is there a Scout Ornithopter MK6 storage? Thruster, rocket launcher. Wasn't there Scout Ornithopter storage? No, there is actually no MK6 storage, is there? I was hoping that there was actually MK6 storage, but there is none. So yeah, but I need 70 ingots for alone one thing, right? I mean, the best thing I could probably make is Scout Ornithopter wings first with my first Plastanium ingots. But yeah, so one dive got me some. A unique storage. Nah, I think the best thing that I could do right now is, like, you should find a spot in the deep desert where you build yourself a refinery base for... Where you build yourself a refinery, for the tier 6 resources. And then you just bring a buggy there. Probably the best thing you can do. That's not my worm, right? There's sheer worms in the distance. Being like worried. Can you rate it? Yeah, but how many people are really rating? Like, you can get many things, right? But on my server, we don't seem to have big guilds that are doing big... I guess this is like really... This is like a server-to-server different experience, right? If you have these big annoying guilds, it could be painful. But what if your server doesn't have any big annoying guilds? To even remotely worry about things. Yeah, I need a lot of this flour. I need to make like, I think 300 of this. I don't remember how much sand you needed for one silicone block. I need around 300. Silicone blocks. Remember when you started the game on foot and you were actually scared of heat stroking? Anyone? Remember the good old times when the game just started? Bye! And everyone and their mom was just scared. That worm, like these worms, they don't mess around today. Chat, let's fly past my old base. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my old base. This is where I used to reside. That's it. My beauty, my castle. I think no one has claimed it so far. Okay, now... Oh! The spice! Give it to me! Give me all the spies! Great, it's bugging. Sir, are you okay? Because it seems like almost like you're bugging and you're not giving me the spice. Sadness. The excitement died very quick. Damn. That spot is bugged. Pain. Pain. Okay, let's bring back my silicone blocks so we can go for another run into the deep desert. That's what we're here for, chat. Couple deep desert runs to get ourselves a lot of titanium so we can think about doing stuff. Those MK5 wings are definitely feeling a bit more floaty. I'll admit. More top speed. More gliding. Like, definitely better. Like, see, I can go like 170 and barely lose any altitude. So that's actually pretty nice. Worm's been acting pretty fast, dude. Worm's been acting pretty fast. Times 10. I guess Spice Refinery is one of these buildings that just doesn't need to run consistently, right? I was just wondering, how am I supposed to like get my Spice Refinery running? You know what? I'm not supposed to have it running. I'm just not. Do you think they'll improve the MMO aspect of the game? 600 blocks? 600 blocks? Don't mind if I block. If you want MK6 stuff, it has to run constantly. Well, wouldn't it be great if you actually had MK6 stuff? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, off to the deep desert with our MK5 Ornithopter. Whee! Oh no, wait. Before we do this, we need to do something else. I promise to use my brain. Doesn't happen often, but I promise to use my brain. So, before we do this, we wanted to build ourselves a thruster. Okay, so Scout Ornithopter thrusters, MK4, and scan module. I want to build a scan module, and I want to build a thruster. Actually, thruster MK5. How do you make stravidium fibers? Is it it's the medium? Yes. That's how you make stravidium fibers. How heavy is that thruster? The scanner, not at all. Can Scout have a rocket launcher? I don't know, but I also don't know what it would be useful for to have your Scout with a rocket launcher. I don't think it can. Okay, MK5, building torch. Well, I need to put off the storage, right? No, what do I need to put off for the scanner? The scanner I can put on together with storage. Ah, I always thought scanner is inexclusive of the other stuff. Huh. Now I feel a little bit stupid. Now I genuinely feel like Dumbo. Would you rate this game? I think I'm like, I give it a 7 out of 10 because of some of the grievances I had. But I gotta say, it's slowly becoming an 8 out of 10 for me, personally. Okay, inventory off, thrusters on. I think it's a good 8 out of 10. It's just missing some more content to be more than an 8 out of 10. What do I mean with this? Well, for example, like the overworld could have PvP events like a crashed ship where everyone can meet up and like fight for the crashed ship loot. So more instanced kind of PvP-esque stuff. That would probably be really fun to do. I think they definitely missed some opportunities there in that regard. Yeah, that's not to say it won't get edited. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's an 8 out of 10 right now because it's just missing stuff. Like, it's good, right? It's not bad. But there's certainly stuff missing. It's a very good skeleton because I like the way how you go through the crafting. So really you start at copper, you start on foot. Then as soon as you get your first spike, like a lot of the dread of the game goes away. Then you get your first shield, so fighting becomes also more convenient. Then you get the buggy, the whole game changes again. Then you get your Ornithopter, the game changes again. Then you start going to the deep desert, which is a new experience. You get all the questing, you have to go into the radiation area. So it's kind of like a fun gameplay loop to go through for at least 100 hours. Now I don't think I will enjoy I don't have more content than 100 hours for me personally, the way how I play. But it also comes down like how much you struggle, how easy you get through stuff. So there's a lot like there to consider and look at. How do you migrate my base from Eastern to Western Vermilius as fast as possible, pod splits? If you don't have a buggy, it's going to take a while to get things back and forth. Okay, so how do we use the scanner on the Ornithopter? Oh, on C. That was too simple. Booster! So with booster, you can just fly up and then you can just go glide faster. Oh, I'm overheating. Is that bad? You're too hot, dude. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm happy you noticed. I've pretty much flown this way before, so I'll just fly this way again and farm the same things. The gliding with the new wings is definitely going better. So MK5 wings was the best advice Chad could give me, which makes me think, wouldn't it then be best to make MK6 wings first? But didn't we have also MK6 storage? Did I see that correct? Was it MK6 assault? No, we still didn't get MK6 storage. No, we didn't. We could make a new thruster, I assume. So now I'm scanning all of this, so I get like. When we anyways have to fly, how far did we have to fly to get our first? D was fuel cells, granite stones, E. I think E was it, right? Yeah, first E to get our first Stravidium. We anyways had to fly all the way to E. Scout only can have 2 attachments. Yes, you can have a thruster and you can have a scanner. Then I can put the thruster off and put my storage on. Right now, I would use the thruster to get maximum height. Quick, right? So you can then instantly dive. That seems to be the best use of the thruster in my limited understanding of how to do things in this world. What do you think of Dune worth buying? Yes, I definitely give it a worth buying, especially as a solo player. Like, obviously, if you have friends, this game will be vastly better. Okay? If you have 1 or 2 people to play together with, vastly better. I mean, imagine going to the deep desert and you're like 3 ornithopters, right? Or like one of you is an assault ornithopter, one of you is a carrier that actually carries a buggy around, so you can really go farming. Because technically, you and your friend, you could play this ornithopter that carries a buggy, and you could carry that buggy for your friend, and your friend could fly alongside you, and then you land, and someone actually drives the buggy around. Kind of, no, obviously not why it's being carried, Baddest, but you can drop it off. I mean, right now it would be very useless to drop off a buggy because I would have to drop off a buggy. Then I would have to store my, like, I couldn't store the carrier Orny, but it would just take too long, right? If this area wouldn't be PvP, obviously it would be an option. Scan. Lib. Now I can check if I get Stravidium there. Scan. Scan. It's kind of still like useless. I actually have to titanium ore. I have to still pull up the map. Oh, I did accidentally activate the booster. Many buttons. Stravidium. Put the Stravidium in the box. Oh, so now what we have to do is we have to pull out our MK. Then we detach the thrusters. Then we assemble the storage. Then we do something like a goddamn bond. Go storage, put that in. Can you store a ornithopter that can carry a buggy? No, sadly not. The topters that can... What is that ginormous storm there? Chan? Do I not get a storm warning? Is that just a storm? Just storming on the horizon? I think there was Stravidium here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there was... I told you. So the problem wouldn't even be getting the titanium. I guess that's easy, but like getting meaningful... What is storming me here? I have to shelter my... Is this just visual or what was like... Hello? You know, is this just visual or is this an actual storm? Yeah, you're on the very edge. It's not hitting you. Weird. That's a lot of ore here. So granite stone. There's Stravidium mass. Huh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We get a storm outside, chat. Hey, so if I'm gone spontaneously, it's because a lightning hit my house. 222. Let's not bewitch that. Just like heads up. Like we had it like 30 degrees Celsius 2 days in a row in Germany. was really hot. Hot and extremely humid. So you can imagine, like, killer lightning storm incoming. I found you recently watched your D4 videos, and now you're dropping guides for this too. Well, I do gaming guides for games, you know? I don't limit myself to games. I do whatever I feel like, whatever I find interesting. So you'll see me actually make content for a lot of new games, but not for everything, because I just simply don't like everything. I have the advantage that I pick games I enjoy playing. So you could actually feel like I'm chilling for games, because when I cover a game, it will always be positive coverage, because I just don't bother with games I don't enjoy playing. I mean, imagine covering games you actually hate. Crazy, I know. Who would do that? A lot of people. Yeah, we actually cover only games we enjoy playing, because I can't be asked to be miserable, right? Imagine being miserable just for making content. Not on my watch, ladies and gentlemen. And the next things we have on the list after Dune Awakening are definitely a return to PoE 2 after all the patches. We get the next season of Diablo at the start of July. We got hopefully Titan Quest 2 soon, because Titan Quest 2 is supposedly coming to early access. There's Death Stranding coming, but Death Stranding falls kind of like under these games where I can't be asked. Right? Because the game, like, I don't know. I don't know how anyone can play Death Stranding and enjoy it, but that's just me, and I don't understand. The Altars looks fun. It does look fun, but I don't think it's the fun I'm looking for right now. So I've seen the Altars, yes. Doesn't look terrible, but also doesn't make my PB go hard, I guess. Chrono Odyssey playtest. Yes, we have the Chrono Odyssey playtest on the list. I don't know if you've seen Chrono Odyssey, guys. That's the next big MMO over from Asia. It does look promising. I watched some reviews from people that got some early access to it. There are some critical voices about the content that's being offered, but we'll be testing it out ourselves, always from the glasses of a solo player who's just trying to have his nice and interesting solo fun. I know solo players sound so weird when you're talking about MMOs, but what can I say? It is what it is. Wait, there's Stravidium mass behind us, and I missed it. Right? That's Stravidium, isn't it? Oh, baby. Yeah. Why do you need Stravidium so badly? Because in order to make titanium, you need Stravidium. Because obviously you can't just make titanium. That would be crazy, right? No! We gotta make Stravidium into Stravidium strands to then actually make titanium. To then turn titanium and the Stravidium strands into Plastanium. Yay! The people are saying that the endgame is boring because of the low population in the deep desert. Well, the deep desert is open world PvP. Okay, so I am right now getting my stuff into my thing, but technically at any given point, someone could fly past, or 2 players, or 3 players, or a whole guild, or 10 players, could just fly past and nuke the living shit out of me, and I lost all my progress here. So, is it bad that this is not more populated? I don't want to fucking see anyone, Vitaly. I don't want to see anyone. I don't want anyone to be here. I have absolutely no interest to see another player in this area. If the deep desert would be more populated, which it actually will get, it's just going to lead to me meeting more people that are trying to kill me, and that's going to lead to sadness, because then I'm sad because I can't just get my stuff. I mean, right now, the people that are complaining about the endgame are the people that are too fast in the endgame. The game is not even out for a week, right? I mean, like, officially out for a week. We're talking about the real release. And people are complaining that people are not in the end game. Sorry, what did I miss? I mean, I am now in the deep desert after 50 hours of gameplay, and I do this like for a living, you know? I played 50 hours since the early access start, correct? And I do this for a living. So if anyone is already here and complaining that, why are there chests here? Yeah, so if anyone really says me, then like it's your own fucking problem. Like you made this a problem. There is no problem. You created this. Right? And again, no pop like I don't want to do open world PvP. Listen, chat. I don't want to do open world PvP. Open world PvP is the worst thing in the world. You know what I want in this game? I want instance PvP. You know what I want? I want that on the world map, a ship is crashing. And then that ship, everyone gets an alert. A ship is crashing on Arrakis. And then I'm going to go to that ship and I'm going to board it. And there's like tight corridors, and I'm gonna pull out my melee weapons, and then I'm gonna find another player, and I'm gonna be like, bam, and then I'm gonna slice and dice him, and then I'm gonna turn around, and there's another player who's currently looting a box, and I'm gonna kill him too, and then I'm gonna turn around, there's 3 players, and they're gonna just absolutely melt me, and I'm gonna respawn, and I'm gonna go back to the ship, I'm gonna do the same thing, then I'm gonna grieve those people that are trying to leave the area. See, that's what I would like to have. But I don't want to grieve for resources. I mean, fucking come on. I want to get my titanium and build myself MK6 gear. I'm sorry. I don't want to grief for this. This is not making me fun. This is not like right. But like griefing for cool upgrades inside a an instanced area, that'd be nice. So I currently believe that their plan for the existing PvP is a dud. I'm sorry. Like the deep desert PvP is just a dud for me. It's no absolutely zero interest. Maybe that's just me as a player. Okay, so like I don't know how you feel personally, how excited you are to get into a PvP match, but I don't even have anything to PvP with me. I have a scout Ornithopter. I cannot shoot rockets. I can't do shit. Like I couldn't even fight, right? So yeah, right now I feel like give us some kind of world map instance PvP where a ship crashes and people can enter. Give us open world dungeons maybe. I mean, no one says that like the ship that could crash, right? Could also be a PvE instance. I wouldn't mind that as well. I mean, imagine for a second, right? There's a ship crashing and you can go in there PvE, but there are other players around too. They're landing and you're like cooperative trying to fight your way through a crashed ship through like hordes of like humanoid, blah, android dudes, whatever. Kind of fun. So yeah, I feel like there's missed potential there. There's tons they could do that's not that, personally. But that's just me, how I feel. There are test stations and shipwrecks in the deep desert where you can have PvP. Yeah, but why would you go for these test stations and shipwrecks when you can do that in the early region? I mean, for example, as a solo player, you're never going to get a spice harvester. You're never going to drop a spice harvester. And you're never going to you're never going to see the big shy loot technically, right? This is all something you'll never experience because it's just not like going to be in the interest of a solo player to even mess around with that. Is there a reason to airglide the shopper? Yeah, because you're staying maximum speed. And you can pretty much like glide at maximum speed, and then you put your nose down a little bit, then you lose a bit of altitude, get more speed, and then like you can just go further. Gliding is the way to go. Are we gliding sideways right now? Well, I was checking if there's maybe a crashed ship close by, because chat always bullies me to go for a crashed ship. And I would really like to get a spice field, because I need a lot of spice too. Oh, that wasn't that a spice field, chat? That's how a spice field would look. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is PvP against everybody The deep desert is a free-for-all. There's no friends, no foes. Everyone hates you. And I'm intrigued to see like how fast they're gonna do stuff, how fast they're gonna react to feedback, how fast they're gonna add things. Again, I think Dune Awakening is a fantastic game right now. It has a great base model. It has a lot of fun that it offers to players. So I do believe the game is on a good track, right? But we need them to add more to it ASAP. This looks empty. Well, it is the deep desert. It is supposed to be empty. Right? That's the whole point of the deep desert. There are 81 tiles. 81 tiles, Chad. Okay? All 81 tiles have handcrafted designs. But it's meant to be this very open world area. Where discovery feels deserved and amazing. I mean, technically, I could take this Ornithopter and just keep flying, right? I mostly fly to F right now, to E and F. But E and F is like what? I could go further, right? I could go for... Like this is where I stopped. F4, F3. So I haven't gone deeper than F, but look at this. That's G, that's H, that's I. So I can go even deeper if I wish to. Isn't it procedural generated due to the storms? No. All 81 tiles have handcrafted designs. There is no procedural generation happening. They will be randomly put in the respective spot, but each design of a tile, like the D5 or the whatever, is handcrafted. What do you have the cliff at the beginning? This is PvE. The A region is all PvE. So you can farm already MK5 blueprints in here. This is all PvE. Apart from the shipwrecks, they're actually PvP. So the storm moves tiles around. Yes, the storm wipes the whole layout, Ikari. They set in a death stream, they have 400 tiles. Okay, again, a deep desert has 81 tiles. They have 400 tile designs already. That means of these 400 tile designs, they get picked and then like populated. And obviously these tile designs can be adapted. There can be new things added to it. They can be changed. So let's say if they introduce a new something, instead of shipwrecks, they're also introducing random cave-ins where you can get ruins of a lost civilization. Then they have to add that to the existing designs. Okay? Look, chat, another Ornithopter. Let's ignore each other. The reset happens every Wednesday. The Coriolis storm comes, the Coriolis storm wipes everything and just repopulates everything. Now again, I don't have a deep desert base, as I don't have the need for a deep desert base. as a solo player yet. I wonder if you could possibly drive a buggy outside of the deep desert. I don't think it's possible, right? There are 2 long stretches of sand, but I would find it incredibly funny if you could actually like, I'm gonna take a buggy, disassemble it, reassemble it as soon as I find like a huge titanium area, and then I'm gonna try to drive it out. Like, eat my fat ass, but I'm driving that buggy out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, these are my first 2 times now in the deep desert. And both times we have come out with, like, amazing amount of stravidium and titanium. The problem is that we're currently in the Scout Ornithopter, so obviously we have less storage. With the Assault Ornithopter, I could go for twice the storage. How useful that is? Who knows? Whoop. Your deep desert base is wiped each week. Can you somehow stop that from happening that the base gets wiped? No. The Coriolis storm destroys everything. The reason why the Coriolis storm destroys everything in the deep desert is otherwise large guilds would just find the perfect spawn, build themselves like a ginormous base, and then every reset would be meaningless. So if your bases wouldn't get wiped, the resets would be meaningless. Pretty much. Right? Or the best way how to look at it. Or the best way. What's your favorite starting character for a solo player? Bene Gesserit, because you get the trooper skills unlocked in the first 30 minutes of the game. 30 minutes to an hour of the game. You're looking for a new place to move your base? Hey Dave, I moved. My old base is abandoned now. I have moved all the way up. I am officially living here now. This is my new kind of cool thingy, jiggy I have. We also have everything active. We're already actively sacrificing people. We're finally making water. We are in the process of getting tons of silicone blocks because we want to make ourselves stravidium. Right? So what we can build already, let me check now. We can already build boing. Refineries. We can build ourselves a small spice refinery. Ladies and gentlemen, the spice must flow. Everything gets powered down though because, well, we don't have it. So I need 100 spice sand to make 1 spice melange. I have 700 spice sand. This would allow me now to get myself a... So I need more Dure aluminium ingots, and then I could make spice melange to get myself a wind turbine directional for 350 power. So that's the first thing I want to make. But first we need Dure aluminium ingots. I can make another 36, then I'm out of water. So we need more water. That means I need to collect some bodies. So we're gonna actually take this beauty here. We need to collect some bodies. Everything in the deep desert costs half as much to build. Yeah, but you also need to rebuild it every week. So it is, yes, true that it costs only half as much to build in the deep desert, but at the same time, it also gets like destroyed every week. So yeah. Hello, Mr. Body. Nice to meet you. Get deposited. Don't worry, chat. I'm just gathering bodies. It's a complete normal pastime activity. Knee charge. I hate when you have like this delay between like having your weapon pulled out and pick a body. Deposit body. Pick a body. Deposit body. And pick a body. Deposit body. The cost of the spice refinery is so expensive, was considering a temporary base in the deep desert just to process it earlier. I mean, the price seems expensive, but as soon as you actually made yourself a base here in the deep like if you made yourself a base inside this area, it becomes meaningless. I mean, I have my buggy here right now. I can make Dure aluminium for days. Right? I mean, I can just go for... Hi. This is the buggy. Right? Like, since I'm now here, it just makes everything so much more convenient. I don't have to go for long alu runs anymore. I just have it right around my doorstep. Just drive quickly out. And then be too high elevated to actually farm. So yeah, I don't just vibe with a deep desert base personally, but each to their own. Like, if you just want to refine the spice, it definitely doesn't hurt to just go there, build it up. I mean, you still have to bring the water. But that being said, you could just, like, do reap at, like, 100,000 water easily. Right? And then be good about it. See, like, this is around my base right now. Right? I don't even have to drive far. I'm already sitting at another 1,000 aluminium. Right, that's like literally right next to my base. And turning this into Dure aluminium is obviously the easiest thing in the world, right? We need more water though, so I need to build myself a bunch of Fremen destills, but I don't have the energy to actually use said Fremen destills, so that's that. Therefore, I need to build this wind turbine that we just talked about. Right, ladies and gentlemen. But therefore, I need spice melange. Honest, I absolutely don't regret building my base here. Yep. This is probably one of the most convenient aluminium runs I've had in a while. It's also like, oh my lord, there's so many deposits here. I mean, I was aware that this position is good, but holy moly, Mac Christ, Chan. When I knew this was going to be convenient, but the convenience just doesn't stop conveniencing. I don't think I have the storage to put all of this back. You get a way better conversion rate with a bigger spice refinery. Jesus Christ, but for the bigger spice refinery, you need wood? Yeah, medium spice refinery needs you to have plastanium ingots. 285! I mean, I guess it would make sense to build that one in the deep desert to save yourself resources. Holy. That's why you build in the deep desert. Well, it would make sense to build it in the deep desert to get the resources to build it outside of the deep desert. So like step 1, build it in the deep desert. Step 2, then just as soon as you have it, like build it back inside, outside. But still, I like, it's just a time saver, that's it. The grind is real for solo players in the end game. Yeah, but how do I say this now? I'm 50 hours in. I am full dual aluminium out, right? So I can start having the end game fun now. And the end game fun is grind, yes. But, I mean, if it wouldn't be grind, I would be done with the game. So I guess, like, until dual aluminium tier 50, that's going to be for the enthusiast gamers, right? That really enjoy the game. They're just having a good time, and it's cool. And as you then get further and further and further, it might get to the point where it's just like for the people that really are deep in Giga love with the game, right? To then keep playing, keep discovering Arrakis, and keep having a good time. Right? So that's done. That's like, you know? So you would lock in, you would do your activities, you would do your quests. Because right now at this point, I still have so many quests to do. Oh no, it's mine. You stop reaping my due, sir. This is my due. No, my due. Get out, get away. Get out my yard. So yeah, on top of what we have been doing here, right? So I could just go back and quest now. I don't have to farm. What region are you in, John? We are here north region. And we moved from this over here in 30 minutes. I made a whole video on this morning because I was like, hey, whole video on this. GG. I know it's a poor dew harvesting time, chat. I don't care. I need some water. Game seems a lot like No Man's Sky with the space part missing. Similarities. I like to say it felt a bit like No Man's Sky, but you're playing it on a desert planet, pretty much. We're playing on EU, Lampadas, and this is Sietch Ramal. I need more water. See, like, right now I need more water. So I have 6 more minutes, so I get the water for the aluminium ingots. Then I'm going to drop 2 corpses in here, and we actually need to build more of these. The problem is that I just simply don't have the... What is it called again? I don't have the energy to use this, right? Wow, I also don't have the complex machinery anymore? I had so much complex machinery. Okay, Chad. No complex machinery? We can't have that. The trick is, with the sandstorms, you just don't give a fucking fly out. No sandstorm, it should be fine. I'll just leave the region really quick. You know? Hey, chat, should I tell you a really funny thing? So, you know that I just have, like, multi-streams on, like, to Twitch and Facebook and so on. The funny part is, we also have a stream output to Kick, right? We're not really putting much effort into the Kick stream. Like, it's just happening on the side, so I haven't promoted it. And the funny part is, right now, that the only people that are joining mostly Kick streams are viewers from here, or these weirdos that are promoting their own stream. But with a Kick partner program, you're actually getting paid per viewer. So if people are actually viewing your stream, you get money for that. It's weird, I know. America. Woo. I guess. So if some of these weirdos are coming in there and they're like, watch my stream, it's better. They're actually throwing money at you. Isn't the world a funny place? Let's get complex machinery. What happens to all your stuff built in the deep desert when the reset comes? You just break it down before the storm comes. Holgars, how's the game so far? Pretty good. I mean, we had today our first deep desert experience, and I'm happy. I think it was fun. Like, you definitely have to get yourself a scanner. You have to get yourself a thruster, right? All these kind of things. So yeah, sure, you have to get that. It makes no sense to not have it. But then, like, going into the deep desert is kind of intriguing. When we even get to interact with a shipwreck, right? We haven't interacted with the spice field yet. So we're definitely going to go for a third run, chat. Yeah. We're definitely going to go for a third run to go further forward. Are we winning yet? Yes, we are. We have now 1,000 titanium. We have 400 fiber. So we can make ourselves our first 100 titanium bars. That's not a lot. That 100 titanium bars is not a lot. But it's more than nothing. Oh, someone went through here recently because everything is dead. It's kind of useful. I'm actually not looking for the things that we're getting here right now because I'm looking for complex machinery. That's the problem. Like in the deep desert, you can get a lot of complex machinery. It's actually crazy. More than you can get anywhere else. But the problem is that it's like wholly random. So I might now run past like a complex machinery. I still get my servox and all the electronic circuits I need anyways. But obviously I have to just have my eye out for potential, yeah. Boomlander, good to see you there, partner. Thank you for dropping by there as well. How big is a base you can make? You can get yourself staking units in case you've missed that. And these staking units, they extend the range of your base. They also make your base more expensive. So think twice about using these staking units. I mean, you definitely want to use them to just make your base more beautiful, more big more, right? Just be aware it's going to make everything also more expensive. Sadly, no complex machinery. Big loots, John. Yeah, the machines you can interact with dungeons give a lot of complex machinery. That's what I'm hoping for. Because in the deep desert, they give you like 40 to 50 complex machinery right away. Whereas if you're inside other dungeons, like if I'm in the Haga Basin, usually like interacting with a machine gives you like what? 10, 15. Nice, Mendix Rattle. It's gonna be good. Get ourselves a good blueprint. Also a reason why you're actually doing this, to get yourself like cool stuff. Cool stuff. Let's move out of here. We need a complex machinery, so... Hi! It is I, Mr. Ponyhoff. And that's it. That was like now my chance to get maybe complex machinery. Any ideas when this will come to console? Well, right now they're releasing server patch after server patch after server patch to make the servers more stable. That even at the peakest of peak times, everything is running smooth. And I currently assume that console would be crossplay, which obviously then is another strain on the servers, is another like thing they need to take care of. Therefore, I expect this to run for a couple of months now as PC only. And once it is confirmed that it runs stable, also put it over to console. That being said, if I were them, I would wait for the console release also with a big content patch. So let's say in 3 months or so, they have some kind of content prepared, or in 6 months, some kind of content they want to release, and then be like, boom, console release, boom, content patch too. Because that's another like must-buy argument, right? Game is now bigger than ever before. Plus, you can actually play it on console together with your friends, cross-play. It'd be kind of cool. Smart move, marketing. I mean, we could probably expect them to do something at Gamescom, right? Actually get a contact Funcom and ask if they do something at Gamescom and need people for it. Can you do the endgame solo? Yes, Bloody. So far, I can do everything solo, but, and this is not something that can be concealed or lied about, the crafting. The MK6 crafting. So MK6 is the final tier of materials. Is tedious. Before, you could get all the materials relatively easy. But for MK6, it's only the deep desert, and on top of titanium, and also the fibers. I forget the name right now. So you need titanium, and then you need the fibers, and you need spice. So you need 3 resources to actually craft things. And all of these resources only from the deep desert. Yikes. Oh, that almost ended bad. I went spice mode on them, Chan. They were mean to me. I had to go all. Consoles planned for 2026? Well, 6 months, right? I guess prediction was pretty good on that one. Ah, you thought you can come back? Nope. Okay, no complex machinery here as well. Sad face. It's all like not giving me what I'm looking for. They open-ended a lot of their content. Yes. The way how the game is set up, they have a very big room for putting more stuff into the game. So that's something that's absolutely true. They can just keep stuffing things into the game. That's great. I mean, that's what you want to see. Do you ever visit the P2P? What's the P2P? What are you talking about? You mean the auction house? Player trading? Aha! Nope. Eh. I'm better. No, I haven't done the player-to-player trading yet. Okay, so still no complex machinery because I choose the wrong testing stations. I know one testing station has a lot of machines in it, so I just gotta find that testing station. Knee charge. Shigawire claw. Oh. Teleport behind the player. I win, you all lose. I'm better. Oh, another blueprint. Cool, cool. Love to see it. But not a single complex machine was found during the recording of this stream. Not enough people have made it yet to populate the store. Makes sense. I mean, makes sense. On a private server, no, I'm on a public server. EU, Lampadas, Sietch Ramal. We decided to go for this name because it doesn't sound very anime. It doesn't sound very Greek mythology. It's not Solaris, Lunar. I don't know, whatever, right? Just the most generic name that could be generic. And so far, that prediction has proven to be very true. Server not overfilled. Server very chill. Must have been one of these testing stations. I know one of these testing stations has a lot of complex machinery. Complex machinery, do you mean? No, I mean complex machinery, MCMC. Complex machinery is everywhere where machines are. So if you find a machine in a dungeon, that one has complex machinery in it, most likely. You just get more the further you go. So in the Iron area, you can get complex machinery already. Congratulations. But it is by far not the only like location where you can get it. Because later on, wherever you find like any kind of device inside of something, like often these strongholds, they have machines in it as well and drop tons of complex machinery. So that's wait, is my scanner also spiced up? My scanner's spiced up as well, Chan. Oh, super spice scanner. Yeah, you get more complex machinery per cam, big guy. I know, but I also know that there's just a very good research station with a tons of complex machinery in it. Because I've been there. I know. Also, it never hurts to actually loot these because you get cool blueprints. I mean, I could get a Scout Ornithopter unique engine, so I'm just going to do the one more testing station, then we return, and then we probably do camps. I have to find like one or two good camps that have like good designs. Landsrat, a task revealed. I've really not participated in any task, by the way, at all. I don't know if any one of you has actually cared, but nah, no Landsrat for me. I'm just enjoying myself existing. The thermoelectric coolers is something you need tons of later. Oh, absolutely. I mean, thermoelectric coolers are definitely something you want. For MK5 stuff, I needed tons of them. Duraluminum. I was really happy to have all of these going on. There we are. Almost there. Look how far we can glide with MK5 wings, Chan. In a 2 hours and 23 minute stream. Just by the way, too, like we're online now for 2 hours and 23 minutes, Chad. We have managed to go 2 times into the deep desert. Could have gone more often, but we needed to also get some other stuff. But we have managed to go 2 times into the deep desert and come 2 times out with good loot. I guess what I would like more if I could find more crash chips, so that's something to pay more attention to. And I haven't found a spice field. I know you have to look out for spice explosions, and they might be rare, they might be common, I don't know. But I guess as soon as a spice explosion comes, everyone and their mom goes for it. Right? How do you join a guild? On O, you can see the guild menu and everything, so we made our own guild pretty much on this server, together with the community. Guess at some point I'll just have to rile up Lord Earthflow and some of the other lads, and we just have to go for our own little mission inside these spice fields. the thing is, I'm as a solo player, like even together with the guild, right? I'll never build a spice harvester, right? Why would I invest my resources to build a spice harvester? Ah, ladies and gentlemen, I found it. This is the one I was talking about. See, that's 22 complex machinery. I've partially gotten here so much. So much. It's the one I was meaning to experiment with. And there's more. And there were more machines in this. Further down the line. So you made friends with or stream community? Oh no, these are stream community. I have not made a single friend in the game. I have not interacted with a single person in the game. So I'd like, if you're looking for people to play with, you're definitely going to be looking on Discord. You're going to be looking on like in forums, right? You're not going to be like, oh, I met this guy in game and we're now BFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFffffff. Whenever I see a player, I'm like, get off my loot, nerd. What you doing there, you dirty, filthy grabbler? Go away, this is all my stuff. Right? No sharing. No caring. All mine. Ooh, Sector 9 still suit. I have too many of these already. I'm actually filled up. I can't carry more, chat. It's Joever. Yeah, we at least get some complex machinery, but we need more efficient runs. I think my base is in one of your videos. That's possible, Astrofungus, but I am on the Lampadas Sietch Ramal server. Lucky Logan, thank you for gifting a sub away. Appreciate it. Ghostmaker, thank you for the 2 gifted subs as well. I completely missed that. My apologies. Thank you all for your support, ladies and gentlemen. If you did bring a Prime subscription, don't forget to use it. Thanks, Shun. Logan, congratulations on your Atreides outfit. Did you, by the way, finish the main quest line, Chad? Because I haven't yet. I also need to, like, very important, guys. Before, Gigi, thank you for the nice words. Before you go into deep desert farming, right? The number one thing you need to do is, for the love of effing FFFFFFFFF, get your plantologist to level 3. Because are you stupid? Like, I'm stupid. I don't have my plantologist to 3 because Derek refuses to appear. But if you don't have your plantologist to 3, why are you even trying to farm the deep desert? You're not getting maximum loot. Yeah, working on it now. I actually have to work on it now too. I think after you get the mission done, you need to go to that one research station and hope he's there. I'm on the part where he doesn't talk to you anymore. No, he doesn't talk to me anymore. Like, I'm on the part where he's like, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I'm like, fuck you, Derek. Tell me what to do. Because literally, he doesn't tell you what to do. There's zero information. Like, Derek, thought we're homies. Derek's gone. You have to go find him on a different testing station around the map. If you listen to him, it tells you where to go. Yeah, but he just said goodbye now. He doesn't actually say where he goes for. It's bugged if you choose hard content. Well, great. That's unfortunate. I don't like that. By the way, chat, I don't want to freak you out, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to freak you out for a single moment, but can we have an applause for YouTube in the chat? Because we have one of these very rare streams where we have more YouTube viewers than Twitch viewers. GG. Gazakuda, thank you for the Prime subscription and support. Gazakuda, dankeschön. That's pretty damn rad. Okay, let's learn the still suit. Let's learn the gloves. Let's learn the new gun, Mendex Rattle. We have to look into this gun because it looks kind of cool. Then we have to turn off the repair station because I still don't have enough energy. And you have to turn on the recycler, power pack, dispenser belt, power pack, buggy storage, buggy booster, sandbike engine. Good. We have to put some more bodies in. Body storage. Shit, I can't interact with the body storage yet. Stoked to see you play something different than COD. We haven't played COD in 2 years, sir. Where have you been? Aluminium ingots, 172. It's gonna take a hot minute now. Get a body, deposit a body. Get a body, deposit a body. Good. So now that we have the corpses deposited, we still need to make spies. Ah, Derek. Derek, Chan. Fucking Derek. Yeah. Let's get Derek, okay? So technically, we should go for this research station now. For research station, no, 197. He's not at 2. Where would he be? What did you say? You said 76, right? Which one is 76 again? But why 76 though? 29. 10. What was 76? 13. 71. Well, why would he be at 76? I get 17? I get 14? Like, I heard he's in a cage here where you have to go for. But I don't remember. Maybe we should go to him and talk to him. See what he says. Spice is hard to farm solo. I have... Because I was lucky to find spice fields in Hagabasin. I have 800 spice, which is enough to get me bonus energy. Because right now what I plan to craft is under energy, and I am planning to build myself the wind turbine directional. Because it gives you like so much energy. No cage there, just standing at the bottom. Yeah, the bottom quest we did where he was standing there already. So we're at the part of the mission where he really just doesn't want to interact with us anymore. But maybe I just need to start reading a little bit and not being like such a weirdo, right? But you need, wait, do you need spice to operate the turbine? I thought the turbine just needs the lubricant. Oh, but probably because it's the high class lubricant, we need spice to make the high class lubricant. Is that what you're saying? Fuck, you're correct. So it's useless to actually make that one. Yeah, spice residue. You're correct. It's so stupid. Yeah, I didn't think about it. So I'm better off just making more wind turbines then and just lubing them up. Okay, let's fly over there. Love what you do. I can tell you enjoy making content. Tons, my friend. And this is how I make a living, but this is at the same time also what I actually like doing, you know? Doesn't feel like a hamster wheel for me. A lot of content creators, they sometimes feel like they're stuck in a hamster wheel. It's a very comfortable hamster wheel, by the way. I just like what I do. What can I say? Saki, thank you for the gifted support. Saki Appreciation Partner. Spice residue is enough from creating spice, so you should have enough. Well, we can try. And if the wind turbine project fails, I'll just break it down and get the resources back. Right? Simple as cake. Derek, I have come to steal your due. Okay. See, he doesn't say, like, this is the point where I'm at. This is the point where I'm at. Thank you, Derek, for nothing. How am I supposed to know where you are now, Derek? Like, Dankeschön. Yeah, I get that he's at Research Station 76, wherever Research Station 76 is. That's 63. That was 23. That was 29. That's 76. Okay. But how am I supposed to know that I have to go there? Tips for a quick Orny. You have to subscribe my OnlyFans for that, sir. I can't do that here live on YouTube. Sorry. If you're talking about the Ornithopter, though, we have a whole guide for that up on YouTube in case you missed it. When you need to get aluminium, so you want to have a buggy, because with a buggy, one single aluminium run gives you enough aluminium for the Ornithopter. That's how I did it. I crafted a buggy, which went really quick, actually. And then with that buggy, I just drove myself to the eastern shield wall, which is really easy accessible. And then in one run with the buggy, I made enough aluminium to craft the Ornithopter and more. And nowadays, I would then move my base into the aluminium era and just profit. Yeah, right now I'm just disappointed into Derek, but yeah, we need to finish his quest so I can get myself the final skills, because you really need to get here. So we really need to get the cut array yield. What you want? Okay, I'm doing it, Chad. I'm doing it live. I'm not doing it live. I'm not doing nothing live. There's nothing happening. You saw nothing. Saying aluminium like that is crazy. No. It's just very German. Nothing crazy about that. There's supposed to be a cage with Derek in it. There's no cage here. No cage that I see.
Shields up. I got you.
The way Americans say aluminum is crazy. I mean, aluminum just sounds weird. Sorry. I want aluminium. And I'll die on that hill. It's a very nice hill to die on. It's a very nice hill to die on. Hello, Derek. Where is you? Oh, Derek.
Oh, hello.
Great to see you again, Derek.
Then they threw me in. No, wait, not after Cypri and this steak. Just what you always do. Yes, good.
Yes, good. Good. Get me out. I'm still sad that I don't get the information for this cage like that. Right? I'm literally forced to figure this out. I don't like figuring things out. I passed the key already? Are you certain? I passed the key already. You're certain. I'm insane. Yatsted. So talented.
It's good to see you. This cage isn't exactly comfortable. Ah, then my brilliant. It's good to see you. Shade of the Emperor, that's...
Okay. So... Wait, now he just vanishes. Now I need to go back to him, right? He's just back. Okay, let's find Derek so he teaches us. Out of my way! Out of my way! I need to go back to Master Derek. They don't even give you a quest to go back to his base, which is disgusting. Disgusting. Doesn't want me to the guild, Zukush? Bam. Howdy, Zukish. Scan. You know, I don't even find the scanner that useful because I still have to press, like, since we don't have a mini map, right, Chad? I press the scanner, I have to open my map, I have to zoom in, and then I can see what the scanner revealed. Before I do that, I'll just fly closer to the ground and look. Is it just me? Or does the scanner just feel like useless? I'm sorry? Does it just feel useless? What's more expensive when you make your base bigger? You use these 15,000 Solari parts to make your base bigger, and then you have to pay more tax because you made your base bigger. Yeah. Yeah, I learn nothing unless I'm 2 feet away and see with your own eyes. Exactly. That's the way it is. Even on the day of wipe, it's not useful, SpongeBob. I'll just take my Ornithopter again and fly closer to the ground. Done. Is it true that you can get all the build sets? Oh, so yes. You get your reputation up to 3. And I think after 3 reputation, you can't betray your faction anymore. But yes, you can join House Harkon by the Harkon build set. Then you betray House Harkon to go to House Atreides, and you do get the build set from House Atreides. But if you have your reputation too high up, I think it's like 5 already reputation, you can't betray your house anymore. Okay, Derek is back.
I've been thinking about the files we pulled from that lab.
Show me some
It was a
training.
dark place, but worth the melange, at least. Then listen closely. Life aligned to nature.
Are you? Did you teach me now? Do I have now level 3? I have now level 3 skills, chat. I'm done. I don't want more. So, but what I have been asking myself now is, okay, chat, and I have been asking myself that a lot. What does the analysis mode even directly do? Because it says you develop an understanding of analysis mode mining with a cut array. Your bonus yields are increased. Does that mean if you analyze something and then cut array, you get more out of it? It does, right? So analysis mode actually stacks together with cut array mining. Correct? That's how I always interpreted it. That means you want to have this skill level 3 and this skill level 3 for deep desert farming. Correct to moon me if I'm wrong. You don't see a difference. Yeah, it does. It does. Like I've not seen many people like actually put points in. Wait, what's that? What's that, chat? Something crashed. Let's go back to my base. I have what I needed from Derek. That little scoundrel. With analysis, you see the cut lines that improves the result. You see the cut lines anyways, or what do you mean? Derek says goodbye to you. If Derek says goodbye to you, we just had the same problem. You need to go to testing station 76. Testing station 76 in the middle. That's what we just did. You soon. If he says goodbye, testing station 76. Done. As a solo, would you say it's better to invest into plantologist until you're ready to go deep desert, then swap over to a more PvP skill tree? No. Okay, listen. I'm closer. You can use your plantologist together with all the other stuff. Right? I am currently playing full melee because I can't be asked to actually care about ranged combat. And the other combat is anyways happening when you're on... What's it called again? When you're in your Ornithopter, right? Wow. Wow. Okay. Memory leak much, Chad? Did I just hit a... That's in the game. Did I just hit a memory leak? Okay. So, my skills right now, we have everything put in here. Then we have tons of stuff in Bene Gesserit, primarily the more health and the assassination, poison, sun tolerance. Then we get things into blade because more blade damage, and more stamina permanently. We get a little bit points in gunner for weapon durability. That helps, and the Shigawaya claw. And the rest is completely then into more yield for everything. Okay. And this. The deep desert NPCs tank so much damage. That's why we went for a melee build, because melee is insane and super powerful. Okay. What techniques do you have equipped? I currently have manipulate instability for more instability bonus damage, so I can assassinate people better. With the disciplined breathing for more stamina recovery, and also the prana bindu stability for my own poise damage being reduced. Now, I don't need disciplined breathing because I do actually have the Swordmaster skill. I'm going to put points into Thrive on Danger. That's in the long run, my plan. Because Thrive on Danger has me, if I go low HP, like go crazy back. Okay, Chad. Update on today's successes, in case you missed it. We got tons of Stravidium mass. We got tons of titanium ore, as you can see. So we get 800 ore, we got 400 mass. That means we can now make fibers. We can now make our first titanium stuff. That's pretty PogChamp. We also managed to build the spice refinery so we can refine spice, and we are making water again. So we are slowly getting back to bad boys. Now, what we learned is that we definitely need 2 things. Okay, chat? You need 2 things. You want to have a Scout Ornithopter thruster, you want to have MK5 wings, and you want to have the inventory. And the plan is that you fly to the deep desert with a thruster to then swap over to the inventory as you start farming. I wanted to build an assault helicopter at the beginning, but I decided against it. Because the assault ornithopter, as much intrigue as it would be with 1,000 space, just flies slower. So I wasn't actually interested in like being slower if my dude is just faster, right? That was interesting. I'm going to say we're ending the stream here, though, today, chat. I'll be back tomorrow for a long stream. So today was a shorter stream because I really wanted to show you some deep desert for the people that haven't seen it. That is possible solo. Tomorrow will be a longer stream, but we really tried to get spice because I want to use the spice refinery to make myself spice melange that we can actually use this. Okay. That's going to be for tomorrow that we experiment with that. And we have our first taste of the spice. What we can do with this, that we do more deep desert, that we try to get more shipwrecks, and we're gonna finish the main quest too. Okay? Therefore, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming, watching, lurking, chatting, music. Thank you for the subscription, everyone. Appreciate it big times. Watch the YouTube videos if I haven't yet. Share with your friends. Come back tomorrow. Love to see you there. Take care.